Good afternoon. This is a video tutorial for the M M Spreadsheet assignment for EDTL 2300. This is the second of 4 key assessments for this class, so please listen carefully and do your best work. Once you've clicked on the assignment in Module 2 for the M M Spreadsheet, this is the page that you are directed to. Two things to help you with the assignment are YouTube videos that can be found at this link. These offer some excellent video tutorials. Most of them are brief, so if you need some help in a particular area, this is one source. The other one is Atomic Learning. Again, the login and password is the same for everyone. You can go here. If you simply go to All Applications, you can scroll down to Google Sheets. You come up with the different categories. Click the area where you think you need help. And under each of these, they have a number of, again, brief tutorials to help you with issues in a specific area. Once you're ready to start the assignment, you click here and it will bring you to the page with the actual instructions. As indicated in the instructions, this assignment can be used in various grade levels in your future classroom. I have personally used it in 4th and 5th grade and also with middle schoolers. You also have the option of using M&Ms, jelly beans, Skittles. Again, you can use your imagination with this. So let's get started with a spreadsheet. You are going to make up sample data for 5 students and that to match the different colors of the M&Ms. So let's get to a spreadsheet and get that in. So we are at a spreadsheet. The first thing I did was name the spreadsheet. You are to name it with your last name and then an SS for spreadsheet, which I've already done. Also, before you add in your data, you are going to insert drawing and you are going to make a heading for your spreadsheet. You can use any shape that you would want. You're going to add circles to it. Make sure each circle is a different color. You are also going to add a text box that says M M Spreadsheet and make sure there's an M in the middle of each M&M. So once you're done, you're going to click Save and Close. Let's look at a finished header. Okay, here is a finished header, and note it does have all the features that were mentioned a second ago. Circles that are different colors with the letter M, M Spreadsheet, and then your choice of shape on the background. Alright, let's get the data inserted for our spreadsheet. Okay, you can see that we have the data in for our spreadsheet. What you are going to do next is use the function key in the toolbar to make a sum and an average. So we're going to place our cursor in the cell right below the first column. Go up to Functions and you're going to click on Sum. Notice it has inserted a formula into this cell. What you're going to do is place your cursor on the first cell that you want added and hold it down until the last cell. You will let it up, you will hit Enter, and you now have a sum for that column. Now, instead of going through that process for each of the next 4 columns, you can simply hit Control-C and copy that cell and then highlight these 4, hold Control and V for paste, and you now have a sum in each of these columns. If you click on one of them, you will notice that Google Sheets is intuitive enough that it has applied it to column C. It's not taking your total from column B. Again, here you'll notice it changed to D. Now we've got to do our average. Oh, and we're missing average over here on this column. Okay. So, again, our cursor is in this cell, which is where we want the average. You're going to click on the functions. You are going to click average. Click on the first cell. Hold it down to cover the remaining cells that you want averaged. When you have it done, hit enter, and you have an average. Once again, Control C to copy it. Highlight these 4 cells. Make sure you do not do the bottom one. Highlight these 4 cells. Control V to paste it. You now have an average on all 5 of those 6 of those cells. Now we have a few formatting things to do on this assignment. First thing, it says to center and bold student and average columns including the headings. So we're going to highlight them. We are going to click on bold. We are going to click on center. So that is now done. The next thing it wants us to do is to format the average column to 2 spaces. Again, highlight it, format, number, and you will go to where it says number again. You will notice that it goes out to 2 decimal places, which is what we want. And there you go. It is now 2 decimal places. The last thing we are going to do is create a chart. To create a chart, you are going to go to the chart insert chart here in the board toolbar. To do that, you are simply going to highlight the color of the M&Ms and the first 2 students. You do not need to do this for all 5 students. Highlight them. Click on Insert Chart. You have the choice of bar or column. Click Insert. And there is your chart. The next thing you're going to do is change the name of the chart. And so you're going to use your last name and then M and M. Once you click Enter, it applies the change. The next thing you're going to do is change the color for the students. All right, you will notice that this chart is also over our data. So you're going to take and grab the chart and slide it down here. All right. One of the last things you need to do is add your own personal touch to this spreadsheet. Now, I'm not going to give you any suggestions because I want you to use your imagination. However, this is one part that many students get wrong, in that it says insert a note into cell A1 that explains the personal touch. Many students click in A1 and they just type. Then they hit enter and they think that's adding a note. That is not adding a note. Adding a note means, number 1, you've clicked into the cell A1. Then you click insert. Nope, went right by it. Then you type what you want. Okay? Then you simply click into another cell and you'll see there is a notation there that there's a note, and when the cursor is over A1, it will show that note. That is the correct way to do this part of the assignment. Last but not least, we need to share it. Right now it says private. You're going to change this to say public on the web, and you can leave it as can view. Then you're going to click save. You can copy this URL that they have, and when you submit this assignment, you will have the choice of submitting a URL, or you can click on the Google Doc tab when you submit and it will access your Google Docs, and you can choose the correct doc for this assignment. That is the M M Spreadsheet assignment number 2 of 4 assessments for EDTL 2300. Have fun creating.